Welcome to Some Topic, the podcast where two dangerously underqualified individuals tackle an ever-changing buffet of subjects we have no business discussing. From global politics to ghost squirrels, nothing is off limits, and nothing is properly researched. We are your hosts, two voices with microphones, a Wi-Fi connection, and just enough confidence to sound like we know what we're talking about. Spoiler, we don't. But that's never stopped anyone with a podcast before, and we refuse to be the first. Every week, we plunge headfirst into topics both serious and stupid, usually at the same time, armed only with sarcasm, caffeine, and a dangerous overestimation of our own coherence. Whether it's philosophy, politics, pop culture, or paranormal rodents, we approach each subject like two raccoons who broke into the Library of Alexandria, knocked over a torch, and now insist the fire was enlightenment. Our findings? Improvised. Our sources? Suspect. Our method? Whatever we yanked from our asses while marching proudly up the hill of stupidity, ready to fall honorably in the fog of ego, ontological confusion, and the blood-slick ruins of abandoned discourse. It's too late to turn back now. Your descent has begun. And we, your casually deranged hosts, will guide you in style straight through the crumbling ruins of reason. Listener discretion is enthusiastically advised. This podcast contains strong language, stronger delusions, and a persistent disregard for intellectual safety. If you're easily offended, chronically literal, or spiritually fragile, please relax your chakras, unclench whatever needs unclenching, and consider yelling at a tree instead. This is not journalism. This is not education. This is comedy. This is play. This is Some Topic.
So what were you saying about the Richter scale?
Well, so I was informing Bert of how I invented the Nichter Scale. We have the Richter scale for earthquakes, but
you know that's a sham, right?
Everything's a sham.
No,
we're all in the
legitimately
Matrix. Life's made up. Numbers don't count. It's all fictitious.
Life's a game. We all end up in the same
They invented
place.
Earthquakes to sell the Quake 2 engine.
Yeah.
Yes, the Quake 2 engine in the new Quake Mobile.
So the Nichter Scale was a scale that I invented primarily for you, Nick, when you first started breaking out to the dating scene. Now, the Nichter Scale is more of a whatever body weight you think she is. You take her height, you divide it by 2, then you multiply it by the width of the ass cheeks.
How could I forget this commonplace math?
Yes.
They teach this in school, right?
Mm-hmm. Then you divide by 100, and that's how we get the something point something. So half the time...
And we round up to the nearest tenth, not hundredth.
Well, so this way, weight is more of an actual ratio than it is just simply kilograms, or downward pressure, or PSI on the earth as she treads.
You mean weight versus mass?
Kind of. But this is also a little bit more towards how much impact do you need your pelvis to be prepared to take.
Oh.
Yeah. So the Nichter scale...
You got to be able to, take the magnitude that's coming your way.
It's a matter of pressure.
So anything below a 5 is safe.
Well, pressure's on top, pressure is on top, but stress is actually within the soil or the body of what you're doing.
It's how much force is distributed over an area. So in this case,
it's
your face or your jaw is a very small area.
Exactly. So it's a combination of the compressive strength of your bones combined with the shear strength of your penis.
Correct.
So that's really what we're doing, is we're making sure that we have an accurate, non-biased, gradable scale for safety in the bedroom.
And you have to be able to cancel out the magnitude coming your way.
Right.
With an equal or more opposing force as stated in Newton's laws.
Right. So in total, anything below a 5 is typically safe for daily use.
Correct.
Anything above a 5, you really got to start limiting your weekly times because your body needs time to recover.
So you can save money on the gym membership by going above a 5 because that or you got to overtrain.
Well, if you're going to use your arms, like pistons, then yes. Kind of like a piston stop at the end of a train track.
Look, man, all I know is One Punch Man said it best. 100 push-ups a day.
It only takes one punch.
That should be your goal.
As they always say, what do you tell a woman with 2 black eyes? I don't know. Done told her twice.
Don't start.
Don't tell me a third time.
Much like telling people things twice, for the second time since we had a nice little equipment malfunction, we didn't realize the interns had chewed through a cable. Let us begin on today's episode.
Nestlé, the company that learned how to sell the essentials of being human. So, this is a brand that we're all familiar with, yay or nay. Brett, you're our guest star today. What's your experience with Nestlé?
Well, first, thanks for having me on the show. And second of all, I suppose I'm most familiar with Nestle making chocolates and shit. Like they make KitKat.
They do, as a byproduct, create shit. That is true.
Look.
Well, I create shit as a byproduct of KitKats.
Right. Yeah.
So Brett's Nestle in a
So it's
human body.
secondhand biodegradable.
Which is weird, because I thought KitKat was Hershey, but it's actually Nestle.
Yeah.
I think the license is a little complicated there. But, no, Nestle's got their fingers in lots of pies.
Well, moon pie's included.
Well,
Do they
Sam,
make moon
what
pies?
kind of, you were researching this earlier, what kind of companies is Nestle in?
Well, it's not even a matter of research. It's a matter of, I vaguely remember a 3 a.m. exhaustion-induced, we'll call it a documentary because it was like 3.5 hours long. And by the time I was finished, the sun was coming up. But I vaguely remember this one like horrifically well-researched video describing the horrors of Nestle as a company. And so in modern times, this is just surface level research. The number of companies that Nestle owns, first of all, they own over 2,000 brands globally. Let's just put that out there.
Only 2,000?
So just in the coffee sector, we're looking at Nescafe, Nespresso, Starbucks, Blue Bottle Coffee, Seattle's Best Coffee, and Chameleon Cold Brew.
What was the story you were telling us earlier about good old Japanese folk?
Oh, how they broke into the Japanese market?
Yeah, that one.
Well, so Nestle knew that as a culture, the Japanese culture is a tea-drinking culture. There's no room for coffee. They're not gluttonous like the rest of the world, so it's kind of hard to break into their market at all.
Is
with
Nestle
sweets and
not in
candies.
tea?
I mean, they make a few different teas, I'm sure, by now, but not at that time.
Okay, I'm just...
So what they did instead is they started to sell coffee-flavored candies
They started to sell them
To the
Kit
kids.
Kats.
Coffee-flavored KitKats.
to the kids. So then by the time that the kids grew up, they were already accustomed to coffee flavor. So when they broke out and suddenly had coffee-flavored drinks, they were like, oh my goodness, I need to try this. And now you have an entire generation that you've just now hooked on one of the world's most addictive narcotics, which is caffeine.
Well, there's caffeine in tea.
Yes, but a very small amount.
Brought to you by Nestle. Today's not sponsored. Because why would they sponsor something that's exposing the truth?
So Nestle didn't bother with the adults. They just target your children.
Seems a
Water
little
brands.
Fucked up.
Perrier, Pellegrino.
San Pellegrino?
Yeah, oh, yeah, probably San Pellegrino.
Or are they not the same thing?
It probably what the S stands for here. Aquapana, Nestle Pure Life, and Aquarel. In pet care, they own Purina, Alpo, Friskies, Fancy Feast, Tidy Cats, Dog Chow, Cat Chow, and Pro Plan. In the food industry, they own...
Plan just sounds like an abortion pill.
But for pets.
Yeah!
In the food industry, they own Maggie, Stouffer's, Hot Pockets, DiGiorno, Lean Cuisine, Butoni. I hate when they put.
Do you remember
Italian
the Penguin
words.
with Lean Cuisine?
Yeah, back in the day probably before Nestle bought it.
What? I thought Nestle
Well, that was
made
Kids
it.
Cuisine.
Oh.
Was the one with penguins and shapes, and it was an offshoot, I think, of Lean Cuisine.
It made me want it so bad. That's what she said.
Well, didn't they partner with Club Penguin?
But
When
then,
Club Penguin was a big thing. Did you guys
Fucking-
have Club Penguin accounts, by the way, as a
Actually,
child?
no, I had a Webkins.
Dude, that's where I found my first 3 girlfriends. They were probably all 40-year-olds in their basements, but still,
Explains
I
a
had
lot.
3 online girlfriends. I was very nervous when they got into the same chat with me. I was like, oh no, they might meet. Oh no. I was a player. Anyways.
You were a penguin.
Yeah. They also own Tombstone, Sweet Earth, and Libby's. In baby food, they own Gerber, Cerelac, Nature Ness, and Nido. N-I-D-O.
That's neato, bub.
Nido. Confectionery and dairy. They own KitKat, Nesquik, Toll House, Carnation, Milo, Arrow, and Butterfinger.
You're a
In the
butterfinger.
health, no, I just have butter on my fingers.
Good
In
for
the
you.
health industry, they own Boost, Garden of Life, Nature's Bounty, Vital Proteins, Orgain, and Noon. I think I've seen Noon all over the place.
What's Noon?
N-U-U-N.
And you...
I feel like I've seen a whole bunch of libtard advertises for it.
Noon.
Yeah.
I have seen that.
Is it that weird,
I think it's off-brand.
psychosomatic, it's not a diet, it's a lifestyle thing, those commercials?
Wasn't Serena Williams doing something where she was trying,
You
like
mean
she
tennis?
lost? Yeah, I know she's doing tennis, but she
It's an
was.
electrolyte.
Oh, okay.
You put it in your
Williams
water.
Was doing a weight loss.
So
thing.
yeah, she probably did that. Yeah.
That makes sense.
I thought you could just like put a little salt in your water and get your electrolytes just fine.
Well, if it's
kind of.
uniodized salt, yes.
It's a.
Iodized salt isn't even real salt.
Isn't it a combination of like electrolytes are just magnesium? There's 2 other things. Well, there's like 2. I don't want to say magnesium because I don't think that's right. That helps you sleep better. But it's all electrolytes are.
Sodium, I believe, is one of the other things, since sodium is the mineral term for salt.
Sure. There you go. Well, there's like 3 major chemical or 3 major minerals.
No, there's like there's a different definition for salts in chemistry as like a ionic compound, not sodium.
Are you gonna? You know what? You research that. You expound on that. And you get back to me. In a
I want to
timely
talk
manner.
more about KitKats.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then talk about
Break me off a
KitKats.
piece.
Since 2000, the year 2000, in Japan, there have been over 300 different flavors of KitKat introduced.
What? Damn. Oh, I think I've tasted like 3 different versions of KitKat.
Yeah, but we don't have near the, like, tiny little flavorful,
I-
snacky traditions that Japan has.
I had like, we don't have as many vending machines as Japan has.
Well, that too. But also
Uh,
the way that they
Hold on.
sell their snacks.
Japan is an island. If you compare that island with the amount of vending machines on it per, like, whatever, per,
you're
like,
they
talking
still
about
have
like
more.
vending machines per capita.
Yeah,
Basically.
I promise they have more.
I want to know,
Like, substantially more.
I want to know why the fuck I don't
I'm
have
sure
more
in
vending
Japan-
machines in
I'm sure in
America.
Japan, the ratio is like 1 vending machine to every 10 people, and I'm sure in the U.S. it's like at least 1 to 1,000.
Isn't there like some statistic where there's more people that die from vending machines?
Falling on them than bear attacks or shark attacks. Yes, I believe I saw that during Shark Week in football camp back in high school.
So
It's
are,
fine.
are all these vending machine deaths in Japan, or is it higher abroad?
Oh no, I think it was worldwide. They were
No,
comparing
it's
shark
it's,
attacks.
it's got to be in
other
Japan.
stuff.
If they have,
Well, cows are more deadly than sharks.
yeah, we got a shit
there's
ton of
more of them.
cows, but you know, there's more vending machines. I'm pretty sure than cows.
I'm sure you're wrong.
Well, somebody asked the Google Net. What's more, cows or vending machines?
I'll look up the cows. Brett, keep talking about Kit Kats.
You piqued our interest about 300 flavors. What? Are there 300 fucking flavors?
Introduced, apparently.
In Japan since the year 2000,
What are the flavors? Like top 10?
let me see, including hot sauce, soy sauce, wasabi,
Okay.
apple cider vinegar, zunda, which is some sort of edamame cream,
Nice.
ice cream,
Okay.
milk tea,
Okay.
cough drop.
Isn't milk tea like a fantasy thing for an abortion pill?
What the fuck are you talking about? It's
No,
milk
it's
and
moon
tea.
Moon tea. That's what it was. Anytime you're reading a fantasy thing, they're like, "Have you taken your moon tea?" And it's supposed to. They have like girls have sex and then they take their moon tea.
Are you talking about elvish birth control
Fucking
on a
maybe.
Nestle podcast episode?
Hey, it's a market that Nestle can get in. I'm
Look,
giving
you would
them ideas.
understand if you read the Silmarillion, okay?
Sorry. I'm just unprepared.
All of us know that you've boycotted Lord of the Rings.
Well, that and Harry Potter.
I understand Harry Potter. I understand Harry Potter.
Well, yeah, because you were the Lord of the Rings kid. Like, everybody was divided into two camps, so I said, fuck you, I'm joining neither.
What were the two kids, or two camps?
Harry Potter and Lord of the Rings.
No.
All the fights were about which one was better.
No, it was not.
Sure.
It was... Okay, after you get past the third book, it all went to shit.
Uh-huh. In what?
Harry Potter. Lord of the Rings, you can't even read the... You can't read the book without having to fucking try and read a goddamn college-level essay.
I wouldn't know either direction.
Good for you.
And I hope to never know. That is my goal. You already sent me the summation of all I needed to know about the Lord of the Rings.
Correct.
Which is a whole lot of walking, sitting, walking,
Drinking.
walking,
Drinking.
sitting. Oh, well,
And eating.
Scatter a good amount of eating and drinking in there. Yes.
Correct.
And then something about elves, and then more walking.
Walking, and they're only a third of the way through.
Yeah. So evidently, there are 94.2 million head of cattle in the U.S. Now, how many vending machines
In the U.S. or the world?
in the U.S.?
Okay. I wonder what
Oh my
the
God!
size
There's
KitKat.
only somewhere between 3 and 7 million. Now, why there's such a wide range, I'm sure is a matter of how many get stolen or broken.
This says there's about 1 billion cattle.
Worldwide?
Yeah.
Well, yeah, worldwide. I'm just talking about the U.S.
Well, the U.S. is going to have...
94 million compared to, we'll give them the benefit of the doubt and say it's 7 million.
I like my odds.
So
Roll the dice.
Would you
are
rather
far more
fight?
likely to die from a vending machine killing you or a cow killing you than you are a shark attack.
Would you rather fight 1 cow or 100 vending machines?
Oh, that's easy. I'll take the cow any day of the week. I've already bullheaded steer for a living.
I think. Wait, what? Since. Okay.
We had our family friends that had the cattle farm. I was down there constantly fucking around with cows.
You know,
That
that
helps
makes
them
sense.
during calving season every year.
You. Yeah, I remember your comments about putting rubber bands on some balls.
Rocky Mountain oysters, yeah, baby.
Oh boy. All right. So the origin of Nestle.
We're still not, we haven't gotten over the 300 flavors yet.
He just said them: hot sauce, wasabi, moon tea, which we said was some kind of Nestle,
let's see.
introduction to birth control. I'm
Orange,
serious. They could call it that.
orange chocolate, cherry blossom, strawberry, matcha, green tea, whole wheat.
What does a whole wheat KitKat taste?
Dude, I don't fucking know. I guess it's got no chocolate on it.
What cinnamon toast crunch?
I popped open this KitKat and it was just flour that spilled out. Melty caramel. Melty caramel sounds good, but I'm a bit of a caramel freak. Let's see.
He's a caramel freak.
Peach,
Caramel freak.
peach parfait, plum,
Super freaky.
ocean salt, lychee, which I think is some sort of weird Japanese.
Leche? As in the Spanish word for milk?
No, as in lychee, the Japanese delicacy.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
I wouldn't be
Sam.
surprised if there was a dulce de leche one, but it's not here on the Japanese list.
Okay.
Don't you know
Citrus
Japanese
mint.
delicacies?
Not done yet.
He is done.
Peach mint. Cookies and cream. Cookies and cream sounds relatively
That's actually,
mundane.
yeah.
That's normal. We have that.
Sweet potato, chestnut, apple pie,
Apple pie.
apple cinnamon,
I'd eat that.
cafe au lait. That's almost relevant to Nestle. Well, besides the fact that they're fucking Kit Kats. Mont Blanc. That sounds Swiss. Milk tea. Which is not... No, it's not fucking abortion Game of Thrones milk. It's fucking tea with cow titty milk in it.
Okay. Milk of the udder.
Tit
Milk of the
Kats.
plant.
Christmas Santa.
I'm in utter disbelief.
New Year's chocolate.
That makes sense.
Oto
Chinese New Year?
Shidama.
That's definitely
think-
Japanese.
Tokyo Banana. I think we're
Okay.
getting into different shapes, not just different flavors. Chocolate chip mint ice cream.
Okay.
Vegetable juice.
I'd eat that.
Hot cake. Strawberry milk. Jesus Christ, you know how we joked about, like, oh, I ripped open this Kit Kat and it was fucking bread?
Yes.
Bakeable Kit Kats. You open the Kit Kat package and you put it in a toaster oven, and it becomes a toasty pudding
So a
fucking.
toaster strudel. Or like a,
It's
like a Pop-Tart.
it's like a
Okay.
pudding flavored strudel
Damn.
in the vague, two-finger shape of a Kit Kat.
We need to go to Japan and just do a fucking Kit Kat episode to see what we can get.
Japan sponsor us. Kit Kat, send me a plane ticket. I'll do the rest.
Caramel.
I got you.
Caramel pudding,
Okay.
cheesecake,
All right.
more sweet potato, Kit Kat minis
That-
of various
what
fucking
do you
flavors.
do? You just chop them up?
I guess so. Instead of like a bar of wafer, it's like a little pod. Like it's not quite square. It's sort of rounded off.
Oh, like a sweet pea pod. Because
I
they eat
don't-
a lot of sweet peas.
I don't fucking know, man. It's like a little doodad. The whole thing about an inch across. Big little classic. Big little cacao. Big little strawberry. Big little white. I'm a big little white. I'm not Japanese.
Call my penis.
Big little Kumamon green tea. Choco banana. Nuts and cranberries.
Who's got bananas?
Ruby nuts and cranberries. Soy milk nuts and cranberries. Yogurt nuts and cranberries.
You're nuts and cranberries.
Safari maple.
What?
I didn't know they had maple trees.
Dude,
in
I
Africa.
don't fucking know. The box shows giraffes, a maple leaf, and a polar bear.
What the fuck does Antarctica, Canada, and the African safari have to
Japan
do
has
with each
very
other?
few safari parks, but one of them is in the prefecture of Gunma, and to celebrate this, Nestlé gave Gunma province its very own safari maple Gotochi Kit Kat.
Damn. Okay. That makes a little more sense.
Hiroshima flavor.
What is it? Just slightly irradiated?
No, with strontium 90.
Oh boy. That or it's just really burnt.
Momiji Manju, a maple leaf-shaped bun filled with red bean paste.
I now know what was in the suitcase in Pulp Fiction.
Red bean paste?
The Hiroshima Kit Kats.
The Strontium 99?
Golden glow is the radiation coming off the Kit Kat bars.
We don't need to talk
You know
about
how Quentin Tarantino says the whole point of never showing what was in the case is for everybody who watched it to come up with their own
it. No, that's
ideas?
what every English major says. I don't know if
No, that's literally
Quentin
what
actually says that,
Tarantino
is it?
Yeah. He's like, that's the whole point.
What
is you don't-
Indiana Jones movie was it where was it the Ark? Or where they open it and then like their faces burn
Yeah,
off?
that's Ark
Yeah,
Covenant.
that's Raiders.
Raiders of
Oh.
Lost Ark, sorry.
They should have just added that into the Quentin Tarantino movie, and then they would have sold the Strontium 99 in there.
Well, there's an 80s movie like that where the guy has like radioactive alien shit in his trunk. He's trying to drive around, and every time someone opens the trunk, they get melted the fuck off.
What is that car made out of? Lead?
It was an Impala, so it was alright.
Sorry, I was reading a text
And-
from my mother. I completely spaced out for the last 5 seconds.
No, the
Impalas are great for holding alien radiated shit. Now you're caught up.
Well, yeah, why do you think NASA has an entire fleet of old school Impalas? Because they worked during a nuclear blast.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I feel like you're making shit up.
No, they literally have an entire fleet of like 50s and 60s cars because they will work after EMP blasts.
The Russians do that with trains. They have a huge backlog of old
Right.
steam trains
Right.
for when they run out of oil and stuff, or when the electricity goes out.
So Nestle, it was created in 1867 by a
You, the
game.
Nestle nuke.
I wasn't done with the Kit Kats.
I know.
Did you not go through all 300
No,
yet?
we're still listening to the Kit Kat list.
Yubari melon.
Wait your turn, Nick.
Melon and mascarpone. Mascarpone? Mascarpone?
Where the fuck? What?
Sam?
Muscadine?
Melon something.
What's the shit that you put in a cannoli?
Oh, mascacholi.
All right, mascacholi and melon.
Dish.
Apple pie.
You already said that.
No.
Yeah, you did.
An Eocan orange, which to me looks like a mandarin orange.
Okay. Well, it's not from Mandarin, so it's probably from whatever word you just said.
Strawberry ramen.
Okay.
The fuck is a strawberry ramen?
It's not a KitKat bar. It's just uncooked ramen noodles with a thin layer of strawberry paste.
That's how Eminem ended up with all that spaghetti all over his sweater. He opened up a KitKat, didn't suspect anything.
Were his knees weak, arms heavy?
You reach for the strengthening brace of a KitKat. That's what you should do an episode on like the graham cracker, Mr. Graham, and all his weird pseudoscience stuff about food and grape nuts and shit.
Yeah, but then we'll get in the cults conversation.
Why are you having a podcast if you don't want to talk about cults?
Oh, we'll get there. That's going to be a few episodes.
That's later.
That comes
Nestle is selling the
after people are
Japanese
listening to us.
all these Kit Kats and shit, and they don't even have to tell people that like it'll make them poop good or like solve their indigestion or anything.
Well, that's sad.
Kobe
I don't know what
pudding,
I'm eating is going to help me give healthy shits.
onsen manju.
Okay. We interrupt this podcast to bring you either a raccoon intern broadcast, a liminal space service message, an HR policy memoranda, listener surveillance notices, trash theology sermons, or the ever-present system malfunction emergency alerts. Please stand by. Trash Theology Sermon 3. The bin giveth and the bin taketh away, usually depending on pickup day. I need to address a structural issue within the intern nutritional program. We refined caffeine protocols, we've implemented recovery measures, but one variable remained unstable: baseline nutrition. You can't build sustained performance on coffee and regret alone. You can optimize spikes, you can mitigate crashes, but if the system is depleted, you mistake stimulants for sustenance. Performance wasn't just chaotic, it was inconsistent. That's when we introduced Zevo Life. It's a patented microalgae designed to support steady energy, digestion, and overall vitality, helping your system operate consistently instead of constantly compensating. Packed with essential amino acids, vitamins A, B12, E, and K, antioxidants, minerals, and bioactive compounds, all within a single teaspoon. It's not stimulation, it's foundation. We added it to the intern's daily allocation, and the Intern Nutritional Authority has adopted it into long-term protocols. You can get 30% off your entire order when you use code TOPIC at zevo.life. And for transparency's sake, like a raccoon gazing into the future through a rearview mirror, we'll tell you plainly, the show earns a commission when you use code TOPIC. So you're not just upgrading your nutrition, you're reinforcing the structure that carries you through life's impacts. Nick, myself, and the Intern Nutritional Authority thank you for investing in the long game. We interrupt this podcast to bring you either a raccoon intern broadcast, a liminal space service message, an HR policy memoranda, listener surveillance notices, trash theology sermons, or the ever-present system malfunction emergency alerts. Please stand by. Trash Theology Sermon 1. In the beginning, the trash was without form and void, but raccoons saw that it could be organized.
I want to try all these. Like,
Yogurt.
what?
Iwaizumi yogurt.
It's a Go-Gurt. But it's KitKat branded. Got it.
Created to raise funds for victims of the Awadi earthquake in 2016. They sold the fuckers yogurt.
Nice.
Nothing helps you.
It,
You don't want to give them something that's easily crumbling and breaks right after an earthquake.
Must be sturdy and strong.
No, so it must be fluid.
it has
That's
to
even worse.
it has to bend just a little bit.
Wait, 2016,
breaking.
was that the one with the nuclear reactor?
I couldn't tell you. It doesn't say anything about.
Oh, earthquake, tsunami,
I know
island
what you're
nation?
talking about, but I don't think that was
it just-
2016. I thought that was earlier, like 2014 or 2012.
I
No,
wouldn't
2012
be
was the
able
movie
to
where
tell
the world
you
ended.
if Fukushima is in Iwate Prefecture.
Right.
Kanagawa strawberry cheesecake.
Ooh, cheesecake.
Black sugar donuts.
Black sugar. Interesting.
Yeah, you just take some
Ikanari dingo.
skin dandruff from a black guy and throw it on the KitKat.
No, because that's still white. That's why they got ashy elbows and knees. Is it's dead skin cells that's still white. So black sugar is probably sugar mixed with a tiny bit of ash.
Roasted green tea. Zumba.
Zumba? Like the exercise?
The KitKats are just moving.
It's just a bag of sweat.
Zumba. Soybean dessert in Mr. Miyagi.
Nice.
I can respect that.
Wonder what Mr. Miyagi tastes like.
Mango.
Old man sweat.
Slightly wrinkly and salty.
Let's see.
It's a little.
Next KitKat prefecture. Old man sweat.
Yes.
You've heard of what else they sell in vending machines, or I wouldn't be surprised they had an old man sweat.
I'm sure they do.
What they have like
Great.
ear droppers with just old man sweat, and it's a Chinese remedy.
Dude, they sell a lot of weird shit. Like when we go visit, I'm gonna have to warn you about the Gaijin hunters.
The what?
Gaijin hunters.
Oh, where they
Women
hunt-
that specifically target white men,
Ah, good.
such as yourself.
Me, white?
Because you're taller than me, so they'll target him, not me. It'll be great. That's why I'll never take Nick to Thailand.
Yeah.
He doesn't need those emotional scars.
Or those anal
I don't want to
fissures.
have to do the Heath Ledger joke. You know how I got these scars?
Pear.
Thailand.
By sucking a ladyboy's cock?
You want to know how I
Happens in
dislocated my
Thailand,
jaw?
stays in
You
Thailand.
got scars. What did you say, Brett?
I said, you want to know how I dislocated my jaw?
Igor.
Anyway, peach, cherry, lemon, matcha,
Peach would taste good.
green tea.
I'm sure
I feel
Bowser
like
would
this list
appreciate
is
it.
repeating itself.
It is.
Yeah, but they're all like variations on a theme.
Oh, okay.
Well, then how is that 300 flavors?
Well, because no, you never listened to Brett, and you need to listen better.
I
When he
listened.
first said there have been over 300 releases.
No, he
They
said
could have
flavors.
released something.
Let's see.
He said flavors.
Sake, yogurt sake, green tea sake, premium sake, rum raisin sake. Rum raisin sounds good.
So is it like our Lindell liquor chocolates, but it's sake chocolates made by KitKat?
I don't know if it's actually got any booze in it, or if it's just like flavor.
How many chocolates of sake would it take to get
Yes,
intoxicated?
because I want the alcohol aftertaste with none of the alcohol benefits.
Well, like a cherry cordial doesn't have alcohol in it, right? Like all the cordial has been boiled off, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But it still tastes a little bit like
Kind
it.
of like doing a wine reduction, yeah. Sorry, Nick doesn't cook. That's when you take wine in a skillet, cook it with other things.
What's a
To
skillet?
infuse the other things, it's a big metal pan.
You know that
What's
thing
a
that he
pan?
beats you in the head with?
Oh! You gotta,
Yes.
you gotta speak,
Yeah,
Nick.
the things that your woman smacks you with daily.
Let's
Might
see.
explain the memory loss.
Orange cocktail,
That's why I can't remember
Ginger.
anything past 12 p.m.
cream cheese. When is she getting here with the cheese? God damn it!
Yeah, wasn't she supposed to bring your mother some cheese?
I think so. That's a great question.
You can entertain a Dane with a block of cheese, by the way.
I feel
It's a
like
great
there's
way to
a
flirt with women.
trick question.
No, like that's literally like old school dating advice.
Get her a block of cheese?
You can certainly entertain a woman with a block of cheese.
Does it work on Swedes too? Or
I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
I don't know enough about
Brett,
Swedes.
is this list done, or are we finally caught up?
they got more alcoholic stuff.
right.
Orange liquor.
Okay, so we're moving on from the KitKat list.
All right.
So suffice it to say,
Nestlé owns a lot of shit.
A lot of KitKats.
they own a lot of KitKats.
Uh-huh.
All right. Nestle was founded in 1867 by Henry Nestle, a pharmacist trying to solve
Do you hear the fucking problem?
Yeah, they went from I need to solve infant mortality rates, and they went into chocolate.
It's a logical progression. I already found
You might as well just.
babies with powder.
You might as well.
Why not feed children with loosely controlled
Do you know how many different powders I had to start feeding babies before I found one that lived?
All right. So
None of them like
obviously-
this fucking chalk dust or this very fine gravel.
Yes.
So obviously
Silicon
Nestle.
dust.
God damn it.
Asbestos.
Obviously Nestle is in
Everything.
everything.
Okay.
So
And it will be forever, like
No
asbestos
wonder
or
their
lead.
mascot's a fucking rabbit, rapidly producing rapists.
What are you
They're in everything.
So should a company be in everything? Or should it have one product that it's known for?
What's America's laws on monopolies? I thought we used to have laws against monopolies, and that feels like one.
But what if Nestle is the parent company, but it has no control over its subsidiaries, or whatever the term is?
Well, then it wouldn't be a parent company. It wouldn't own these other brands.
Well, for one, they're in Switzerland.
Yeah.
Well, you
You
can't
know
touch
what
the
they do
Swiss.
with their banks.
All right.
They hide them away from Teddy and his big stick
Yes,
to protect them from antitrust lawsuits.
exactly.
Those bastards. All right. So Nestle and water. Brett, what do you know about that? Anything?
No.
Lots of child soldiers started their careers with Nestle, I'm sure.
Yeah, but that's all in chocolate in West Africa. That's not water stuff, is it?
I thought Nestle tried to buy water rights. Like, I thought that was one of the huge protests that happened like 10 years back, was when the U.S., like the common American actually learned that Nestle was in fact buying water rights in Africa and like restricting water usage.
Tell us about Nestle water.
So, Nestle recognized that bottled water wasn't a drink, it was a guarantee. A promise of safety in a world where trust in public system was declining. By bottling water, they weren't selling hydration, it was selling certainty. The controversy began when people realized Nestle often extracted groundwater from natural sources at extremely low cost. The same water that existed freely in nature became a packaged commodity. In some communities, residents questioned how a corporation could legally extract millions of gallons while locals faced restrictions. So in general, Nestle basically got cheap-ass water and then upmarked it by a fuck ton.
What bottled water company do they sell?
I thought it was Aquafina, wasn't it?
Because like all of them are guilty of that, of like just taking water and putting it in a plastic bottle and selling it at an outrageous profit.
So again, Perrier, San Pellegrino, Aquapanna, Nestle Pure Life. Pure Life, I think, is the big brand you see everywhere.
Yeah, but then it doesn't say Nestle.
We interrupt this podcast to bring you either a Raccoon Intern broadcast, a liminal space service message, an HR policy memoranda, listener surveillance notices, trash theology sermons, or the ever-present system malfunction emergency alerts. Please stand by. Trash Theology Sermon 2. Verily I say unto thee, one's worth is not in what they throw away, but what they are willing to dive back in for. I need to address an issue regarding the unpaid interns. While overall productivity has improved, there's a recurring decline following what they described as after-hours research. Translation, excess beverages were consumed. The next morning metrics were predictable. Cognitive clarity, compromised. Regret index, elevated. Sunlight compatibility, low. That's when we implemented liqueur gummies. They're formulated with DHM, which helps your body process alcohol, along with milk thistle, B vitamins, electrolytes, and ginger root to support recovery and hydration. You enjoy your evening, you support recovery. You wake up to regret your decisions with a clear head and a settled stomach. You can get 20% off your entire order when you use code TOPIC at liqueur.com. And for transparency's sake, like a raccoon peering through a kaleidoscope attempting to intuit your future by reading tea leaves, we'll warn you. The show earns a commission when you use code TOPIC. So you're not just protecting tomorrow, you're supporting the continued operational stability of the interns. Nick, myself, and the Intern Nutritional Authority thank you for your patronage. I need to give a brief update regarding the unpaid interns. For last fiscal quarter, their caffeine habits were entirely self-funded through dumpster-based nutrition and used coffee grounds rescued from the trash compactor behind the local prison. As you can imagine, results were inconsistent. Archival accuracy, unstable. Claw precision, questionable. Midday existential collapse, guaranteed. It was a difficult quarter. But that ends today. We've transitioned the entire intern program to Strong Coffee Company. Their black blend has 15 grams of protein, 5 grams of MCTs, and adaptogens like ashwagandha and L-theanine. So instead of spike and crash routines, it's a sustained focus. The results speak for themselves. If you're going to drink coffee anyway, it might as well pull its weight. You can get 20% off your entire order when you use code TOPIC at strongcoffeecompany.com. And for transparency's sake, like a raccoon peering through a mason jar instead of a magnifying glass while searching for mythic relics buried in a landfill, we'll tell you plainly. The show earns a commission when you use code TOPIC. So if you grab some, you're not just upgrading your coffee. You're funding structured nutrition for the interns. Nick, myself, and the Intern Nutritional Authority thank you for your service. We interrupt this podcast to bring you either a Raccoon Intern broadcast, a liminal space service message, an HR policy memoranda, listener surveillance notices, trash theology sermons, or the ever-present system malfunction emergency alerts. Please stand by. Trash Theology Sermon 4. Remember, cleanliness is next to loneliness. Seek the comfort of clutter.
On the Pure Life bottle,
Yes, it does. They have a super tiny emblem in the upper left-hand corner.
Oh, I never read that.
Well, that's
You
the
never look at
idea.
advertising or marketing and look for the clues and schemes like I do.
Well, it's because you're paranoid.
Well, I don't trust motherfuckers.
You don't trust
For a
anybody.
good reason. Who needs over 300 flavors of KitKat?
Japanese.
There's something.
I need 300 flavors.
I just get really sick of my Kit Kats tasting the same.
Then buy a Butterfinger. Also owned by Nestlé.
Yeah, buy a Butterfinger. It'll make you feel better if you're sick of the 300 flavors of Kit Kats. All right. So should you sell an upmark bottled water like Nestle does?
Yes,
I mean,
because
have
it's
you
quite
walked into
profitable.
Any convenience store or grocery store ever and seen the 50 different brands of bottled water?
Well, should it be cheaper than what they sell it at, or should it at least be free?
Their shit is the cheap stuff
Well, it's not good stuff.
compared to the other waters.
It's from Africa. That makes sense.
Yeah, they don't filter shit. Well, I guess they do filter shit, but, you know.
I don't drink a lot of plastic water bottles. I know people who do go through them, you know, who will have their car or their room or whatever littered with the
only
fucking things.
plastic water bottles that I'll drink out of are, what is it? It's like Evian or something like that. Evian. It's the little like Red Mountain labeled ones. But
Is that one French or is that Swiss?
Yeah, I think it's French.
It's owned by Nestle.
I know it's the only thing they got right. Was somehow adding stuff to the water that made it better for you. It's like the only pH neutral water out there, so your body's actually able to absorb it better. Most of your bottled water is hard water that your body can't actually absorb.
So what? You just piss it out?
Yeah, yes, literally yes. That's
Well,
how the
that's
body
again
functions.
the electrolyte things. You need the salts and stuff to be able to absorb
Your
it.
body's like a sponge, Nick. And when a sponge is dried out and you hold it under the water stream, the water just kind of bounces off for a while. You kind of have to work it around to make it absorb some water.
Well,
But
these
a wet sponge
salts
absorbs
are
water really, really well.
ions. It's more like a magnet.
You see why magnets all right now?
You see, when two magnets love each other very much, they don't breastfeed their child because they were advertised to by Nestlé.
Electrolytes are sodium, potassium, magnesium, calcium, and chloride. And they do various things and for your body.
Yeah, it is Evian. Evian. Premium natural spring water sourced from the French Alps.
They
who
sell
are they
that
owned
at
by?
the gas station.
Mineral filtration with a 7.2 pH level and a distinct crisp taste. Rich in natural electrolytes
Necessary.
like calcium and magnesium, offering hydration with essential minerals.
Good for them.
Sponsor us, please. We're desperate.
I thought we were going to have Nestle sponsor us.
No, I don't want to
Yeah,
support the
Plan B.
child slave labor in Africa.
What about Serena Williams?
No,
I would
that
never.
woman scares me.
She is rather beefy.
She's like Dwayne Johnson in a wig, dude. I'd say one halfway sexist thing and my head would be detached from my shoulders.
She is rather beefy.
Yeah. Death by snoo snoo, my man.
Where does she end up on the Nichter scale?
Oh, she's definitely a solid like 6.7, but that's an athletic 6.7. So just the clenching of the thighs would just destroy your pelvis. Like I said, death by snoo snoo.
What would be a 10?
A 10?
Who would be a 10?
Cthulhu.
Which I think that episode's come out.
Again, the numbers increase by orders of magnitude. This is not just like a simple addition of a number.
It increases
Just like the Richter
logarithmically or exponentially.
Exponentially.
Huh.
Yeah. So being like a 6.7 is fucking deadly.
Deadly with
A
the
5 is
thighs.
just a moped. Like, she's going to be fun to ride, but you don't want your friends seeing you on one.
I don't think I want any of my friends to see me on a moped.
I know. So like a 3.5 or below is normally adequate. But anything below a 5 is safe.
So do we use the ancient Chinese Richter scale where the balls drop out of the dragon's mouth?
No. I haven't built the device. If you need me to build one for you, then you already have problems. You shouldn't need the device.
But math is hard.
Oh my
You can't
god,
do
to
that.
make it keychain sized. So you're just walking around and all of a sudden it's, little golden balls just fall on the floor. There's a big bitch around somewhere. In the words of Prof, the toilet seat is loose, so you know that she's thick.
Damn.
Who is Prof?
Obviously a wise man.
He's the rapper.
Brett, what were you saying about wise man?
Well,
He's very creative with his words.
obviously
He's
very wise.
fantastic.
Can you listen to him about the toilet seat?
Wisdom comes in many shapes and forms.
Yes, such as a white-black guy. He's
So,
mixed. Apparently his daddy caught the house on fire.
so he's an Oreo. That's great. Is that owned by Nestle as well?
No, he's a reverse Oreo. He's white on the outside and black on the inside.
Okay, they're having an opposite day on their Oreos.
Anyways, continue on with your Nestle debate.
Is Oreos owned by Nestle?
Defamation.
No.
I don't know. Is it? No.
Are they part of Nabisco?
Right. Nestle doesn't own Nabisco. I don't think. I think Coca-Cola owns Nabisco.
Oh.
Anyways, continue on. Lead the discussion. Our fearless leader.
Closing thoughts.
Did we,
Closing thoughts already. We haven't even finished
did we
discussing.
not even talk about, like, child slavery on West African cocoa plantations.
Right.
I thought that was the whole point.
So continue on.
We can, but that's not in my...
The point is that you should never support
child labor.
child slavery on West African cocoa plantations, which is why you should only buy 150 different flavors of KitKat.
Yes, not the other 150 flavors of KitKat.
So you're a left KitKat enthusiast, aren't you?
Right.
No, he's a KitKat leftist.
That's not right, damn it!
Proceed on your notes, good sir.
Brett already hit on my notes with the chocolate. That was my next point.
Which was?
He already hit it with the Kit Kat.
No, but I want to hear it from your notes.
It's too late. We've gone past it.
I thought you were saying final notes on the podcast, not final notes on water.
Yeah.
It is the final notes on the podcast.
Oh.
Is child slave labor?
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't do it. It's bad.
Okay.
Slavery's bad. Eat 150 Kit Kats.
Welcome to Some Topic, the podcast where two dangerously underqualified individuals tackle an ever-changing buffet of subjects we have no business discussing. From global politics to ghost squirrels, nothing is off limits, and nothing is properly researched. We are your hosts, two voices with microphones, a Wi-Fi connection, and just enough confidence to sound like we know what we're talking about. Spoiler, we don't. But that's never stopped anyone with a podcast before, and we refuse to be the first. Every week, we plunge headfirst into topics both serious and stupid, usually at the same time, armed only with sarcasm, caffeine, and a dangerous overestimation of our own coherence. Whether it's philosophy, politics, pop culture, or paranormal rodents, we approach each subject like two raccoons who broke into the Library of Alexandria, knocked over a torch, and now insist the fire was enlightenment. Our findings? Improvised. Our sources? Suspect. Our method? Whatever we yanked from our asses while marching proudly up the hill of stupidity, ready to fall honorably in the fog of ego, ontological confusion, and the blood-slick ruins of abandoned discourse. It's too late to turn back now. Your descent has begun. And we, your casually deranged hosts, will guide you in style straight through the crumbling ruins of reason. Listener discretion is enthusiastically advised. This podcast contains strong language, stronger delusions, and a persistent disregard for intellectual safety. If you're easily offended, chronically literal, or spiritually fragile, please relax your chakras, unclench whatever needs unclenching, and consider yelling at a tree instead. This is not journalism. This is not education. This is comedy. This is play. This is Some Topic.